We're now in session 5, which is project closure and theory and practice evaluation phase. Now, this brief session gives importance to project closure and evaluation. The reason for this session is to understand the need for a project closure, a project closeout, if you may want to call it, and what must be considered in this phase. The closure phase takes note of the loose ends of the projects, and especially those that we need to finish and close. Closing begins when the project deliverables are accepted by the customer or by the user. The documentation of the learned experiences are also taken notice at this point. There's a need to sign off agreements and acceptance between the users and the project implementers. There must also be a certain point of archiving of project records, lessons learned, and other documentation that you have reaped or harvested, knowledges that you have harvested from this session. Now, closing ends when all administrative requirements are also done. What are these processes of project closeout? Project organization. There must be some reassignment plan for the project team members. Now, performance evaluation must also be undertaken at this point. And there must be a conduct of closeout review. There must also be some scope verification. Technical audit must have been done. Financial audit must have been done. Lessons learned may have been derived, and there could be a conduct already of the external evaluation. There must also be some administration of contracts to end. There must be some project acceptance. The invoicing of customers, for instance, must be done. Notify and payment of contractors, vendors, closing of the project and the contract files. If you have a project management office wherein you use a site or a project office in a certain location, you must close these facilities or return some equipment, let's say, or turn over to customers if needed. Now, project evaluation must be considered at this point. Project evaluation is the assessment and finding out the following values. Was there relevance of this project exercise? Were the project objectives met? Are the objectives able to meet in high priority the needs identified at the planning phase? What about the feasibility of the project? Is the project well designed? And were there some sustainable benefits to the target groups? Are there effective and well-managed projects and activities? The project must deliver the anticipated benefits, and this must be well managed. If ever there were some problems and challenges that were encountered, this must also be documented during the evaluation phase. Lastly, you also have to look into the sustainability and the impact of the project. Will there be need for continuity for the operations? Will there be limited or external support for these operations or turnover of product releases? So, the project closing provides you an end to the project, and this will also mean the turnover of activities, or rather project products that have been created during the time frame of this project.